What is up, guys? Welcome back to season 2 of Formula 1 2019. I'm sorry I haven't recorded in a while. I was just busy, but now I am gonna try to milk these before school starts. So fresh everything. We had the driver transfers. Let's take a look at them one more time. Antonio Giovinazzi going to Mercedes. Max Verstappen going back to Toro Rosso, replacing Devin Butler. Valtteri Bottas is going to Toro Rosso. Daniel Ricciardo's been let go. Devin Butler is moving to Red Bull Racing and replacing Verstappen. So Devin Butler has moved to Red Bull, and if we can't get a win, because we haven't gotten a win before. I know a lot of YouTubers have done this thing, but if we can't get a win, since we've already gotten a few podiums, or even a podium, if we can't even get a podium by race 4, then I'm leaving the team. I might go to Ferrari, I don't know. But yeah, if we can't do that, then I'm going somewhere else. Who's this guy? Oh. So it's gonna be a clear race here in Melbourne. Let's go into qualifying with the new car, new season, first time trying out the car. Probably should have gotten practice mode to try out this new car, but season 2, let's do this.
We're just about ready to... So then, Ant, it's another Grand Prix weekend, another exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
I accidentally pressed skip, my bad. But we are going here in season 2. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit until all the cars go back in. I voice correct. So the Gasly and Devin Butler are up in there in Red Bull. And also I want to talk about Formula 1 in real life. First of all, Gasly got replaced by Albon yesterday. Red Bull said that Gasly was gonna stay for the rest of the season. You know what they said the next week? He's gone. Wait 1 second, I want to change my FOV. I figured out what to do to change it. I have to do this. And then also get some horizontal. A bit higher. I might as well just turn it all the way up. Oh, it is all the way up. So let's do this. Okay. Still nothing. Oh, there's a glitch. There's a glitch. So the car feels way better to handle through that turn right there, which was a difficulty last season, I remember that. Because I had to let go of the throttle in that turn. Okay. Okay, I should have gone to practice. Okay. Let's just bring... I'm trying to... Oh, lateral. So that's like the offset. Let's just reset the defaults and then let's start the changing. Okay. That's good. Now let's... What is that? What is that? But the car feels so much faster. The car just feels so fast. Okay. So, in total, the car just feels so much faster than it was last season. It's probably because of all the upgrades we had. And also we adapted all of the parts to the car. So we should have a little bit of an advantage against our rival teams and our rivals. Our F2 rival, Devin Butler, like I said, has gone to Red Bull. And I want to move to Ferrari. But if this team, Alfa Romeo, can get us a win before the contract negotiation, then if they can't do it, I'm switching to Ferrari. If they can, I'm staying. Okay. The car just feels a bit oversteery, I don't know. Especially in that corner. Did you see that? I wonder what that could be. There's a lot more grip on the car. Okay. Restart session. A lot more grip than there was before.
I don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session.
That's my dog.
So don't push too hard.
Okay, I just had to take care of him. Oh my god. He's probably gonna go downstairs and bark some more. I can't stop him, he's a wild beast. There we go. So, I don't know what to do about him. He just keeps barking over and over again. Oh my god. I'm not used to this. I should have gone to practice. Okay, let's just keep going. Hopefully that glitch goes away. What is that anyway? What could that possibly be? The car just feels like it has a lot more grip. And I can do some turns a bit better. Than last season. Some people stayed in their seats from the beginning of last season, but Antonio Giovinazzi, I think it was the one who went to Mercedes. Wow. Kimi Räikkönen posts the fastest lap. We're faster than him so far. We're catching up to Hulkenberg. Oh my god. This guy is so annoying. Our car is faster. He should let us through. Look how fast our car is compared to Renault. We were like the second worst team on the grid. In the beginning of last season. But Hulkenberg, Nico's gonna cost us some time. Because we're gonna have to be braking a bit extra because of him, which could cost us a lot of time. I don't know why I'm struggling so much in this track. Don't know why I'm struggling. I shouldn't be struggling in Australia. It's Australia. It's a good, easy start up to each season. and it's not that difficult. We're getting the slipstream, but this is gonna be a slow lap. Wait, what is it? We're like a second slower, just because of Hulkenberg. So I'm just gonna restart the session, hopefully for the last time. And let's skip ahead. And I want to try to do better this time and hopefully get a fastest lap. I don't think we've gotten a fastest lap at all. So I'm looking to get one. I'm looking to get one. It doesn't have to be this race, but I am looking for a fastest lap this season. Whether that be in Alfa Romeo or that be in a Ferrari. Because that is going to be my main team that I'm looking out for. I tried my best to let Leclerc win. I tried my best to hold up the other Mercedes guys. But I just couldn't do it. And now of course Carlos Sainz comes out. He wastes some of our time in the track. And I don't think... Yep. Dang. The AI are sometimes super annoying. Okay. No, I didn't press that. I'm gonna press restart session. Okay, hopefully this should be the last time I do this.
All clear the garage, please.
Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Whatever. I'm actually dumb. Well, at least I'm only the second one out. I'm gonna try to build a safe distance between both of us by letting him go a bit, even though we're faster. Well, the reason why I'm doing this is so then he could get, we can have distance in between us. And so then he doesn't bother me when I'm doing my lap. The car is so fast. And also, Williams got 1 point through the German Grand Prix in real life. Oh, what else? Hungarian Grand Prix is kind of boring. At least if you compare it to Germany. If we didn't have Germany, it would have been an okay race. But we did have Germany, so it was a boring race. Not France level boring, but it was boring. Dang, this thing is distracting me. It's like an alien. Okay, now let's go for our flying lap. Of course, Sergio, or one of the racing points came out. Right in front of us. And I think there's also, no, it's, okay, I messed up. Of course there's a Renault in front of us. I can't stop now. Of course there's a Renault in front of us. Hopefully I don't catch up to them until the straight. Well, not the start finish, but there's another straight. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Why? Okay, that was good. Oh my god. My dog is so annoying sometimes. It looks like we're not going to be able to catch up to him here. But we might be able to catch up to him past these high-speed corners right here. Daniel Kvyat is in the running. Okay, better now than here. It's better that he let us through there than he would here. Okay, Lucas Weber sets the fastest lap. And we're only 5/10 off the pace. I'm gonna close the door because my dog is being so annoying.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 24.5.
Okay. Accidentally stepped on the cable. Ooh. Okay, let's go out now. Hopefully. Cause that lap isn't gonna get us anywhere. Right now we're in 11th and I feel like we're gonna get out. I don't want to do this, but I have to use a second pair of tires. You know, I'm just gonna do reset to defaults. But then move this a bit back. Like this. Because I just can't do it. Okay. I mean, this feels better, but who knows? Hopefully we can set a better lap time now. And we won't be held up. We have to find so much time. We have to find so much time, it's unreal. Oh my dog, I almost said, oh my dog, like. Alright, come inside. I'm closing the doors so now I can't go anywhere else. This car is so weird. Is this Q1 or Q2? No, it's Q1. I don't think we're gonna be able to get out of Q1. Maybe Q2, but not Q3. Okay. Don't know why this car is so bad.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
I don't know why the car is so weird. Alright, let's go out now. And let's try to set a good lap in. I decreased the downforce, so hopefully we can go a bit faster now. And of course Kimmy's coming out now. Well, I mean, it's a safe distance, I guess. Alright, we need to beat Lucas Weber's time, which I do think is doable. I guess. But the pace of the car, I mean the handling of the car is just so bad. I might have to switch to Ferrari. But the qualifying pace is so bad compared to the race pace, and that was apparent for us at the beginning part of the season. Oh my god. I'm playing it too cautious. I realize that now. I have to play more dangerously. I'm playing it like I don't want to crash. And it's just so hard to do this track in a controller. I wish I had a wheel. I can't do subtle turns like that little kink. I can't do that little kink. Because on controller, you can do like little turns, but you can't do stuff like that. I need to let go of the throttle. See, now I get through it. Of course. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop raging. I gotta stop raging. Okay, that turned out good. We're just a bit slower than Lucas Labor. Okay, that was bad. Oh my god. I don't know why. Australia should be so easy. I've done 100% races here. I've done online here with a bunch of noobs. So why am I struggling? I should have done practice. Whatever happens here, whatever lap I get is what I'm gonna deal with, and then I'm gonna just do the race, probably get fired, and then go to Ferrari. That's my plan. Well, I kinda don't want to get fired because that would look bad on my reputation, but at least hold it out until Azerbaijan, where I can change teams. And what are we gonna get? Not enough to get into Q2. Not enough. But one question I have. 74, I play on 74. Well, Kimmy's in 3rd. We're in 13th. Is that gonna be enough? Yeah, it's barely enough to get into Q2. It's barely enough to get into Q2. Look at the difference here. 3/10ths of a second off of Kevin Magnussen. And Giovinazzi, the new Mercedes driver, also barely gets out. Oh my god. I didn't think I was gonna do that, but now I hope the car is better. I really hope the car is better. I just wish I had a wheel. It would be so much easier. Let's just go out early now. I can't believe I made it out. Okay. Going out early. We're gonna need to slow down because there's a car right in front of us. Okay, now let's go. Now let's do this. Of course one of the Red Bulls went out. It's probably Pierre Gasly too. If it's Pierre Gasly, I'm actually gonna scream. But me and Mike. So then you guys can't sample it. I need to let go of the throttle. To do that, I need to let go of the throttle. This is a bad qualifying for me. .666. Wow, nice job, game. You really got me there. Now Valtteri Bottas in his new Toro Rosso gets the fastest lap, replacing Daniel Ricciardo. I wonder if Sebastian Vettel will go back to Red Bull in this game and Lewis Hamilton back to McLaren. A lot of things can happen. A lot of drivers can go into their old teams, but that would have to be by luck. It can be Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel again in Red. I keep voice cracking. It can be Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel in Red Bull. Max Verstappen and Daniel Kvyat in Toro Rosso. No, Fernando Alonso retired, and so did Felipe Massa. Kimi Räikkönen can go back to Ferrari. How far are we at? Okay, only 3/10. Only 3/10 off the pace of the leader, so maybe that's good. I'm more relaxed now. But we do have to get top 10, and we might get out. We might get out. We're probably gonna get out. Antonio Giovinazzi isn't doing anything good inside of that new Mercedes of his. And we get bumped down. Just barely. And we beat Kimi Räikkönen. We're out by a mile between me and George Russell. Wow, out of Q2. Well, I don't know, I should have done practice. I'm sorry, I'm just tired today. Let's hope this race pace is better than our qualifying pace. I'm just moving around to find a comfortable spot. Alright, let's just skip this. We don't need it. And Emma. Oh.
Not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up. It's not the end of the world.
See, what's his name? Whatever his name is, Jeff. He's nice about it when I do bad. But Emma is just so rude when I do bad. I don't know who to go for. I'm not gonna pick a rival yet. Let's... Oh, we're getting some upgrades going into there. Toro Rosso's the best team. Ferrari and then Williams. And then us. I mean Red Bull then us. So... Looks like we're best of the rest. Yeah, we're best of the rest. Let's see season 1. Yeah, we haven't gotten a win. We've gotten second place, but no win. So, I'm looking for a win, or else I'm leaving. I'm leaving this team. If I don't get a win, I'm gonna leave the team. That's final. I don't have a win. I need a win in the first 4 races, or else I'm leaving. Can I even start a contract? No. Let's go to this race. Start something new. Let's see if we can do good in this. Yeah. Race pace better than qualifying pace.
They say that even a second is an eternity in Formula One, so going 4 winter months with no racing at all has seemed a very long time indeed. We're back though in Melbourne, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. They're still relatively new to a sport which does have a high learning curve and, of course, little tolerance for mistakes.
That's a glitch that's been going on since last season.
Begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Gasly, Vettel, Devon Butler and Giovinazzi, Bottas, Verstappen, Hülkenberg and Lucas Faber, Russell, Stewart, Kimi Raikkonen and Sainz, Grosjean, Magnussen, Sergio Perez and Lando Norris. Kvyat and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So we're still starting from 12th, no grid penalties, obviously. It's race 1 of the season.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
We're going for the 1 stop. Sorry, I keep yawning. We're going for the 1-stop strategy. I'm gonna go 16.5 laps of fuel. Alright, let's begin. Let's just do our first race of the season. 5 red lights. Race number 1 in Australia. The beginning of season 2, and away we go with this race. It's a good start from us. We're not used to being here. We haven't been here in a while since season 1. And we break. It's looking like a good start for us. Clean racing. And we get fishtailed from behind. What happened there? It was a good start. It was a great start from us. And I think it was the Williams that fishtailed us. Who was it that did it to us? Of course it was Kubica. Why wouldn't it be Kubica? We had a great start. And then I just messed it up. I had a great start and Kubica just messed me up. Okay, let's try this one more time here. We lost the position to Kimi Raikkonen. But nothing bad has happened yet. And we get the overtake done. We touch Lucas Weber just a little bit. We almost spin. That would have been fatal. And we get fishtailed by Kimi. What is with the fishtailing? Okay, now we're catching up to Lucas Weber. We're in P12, still where we are. We can definitely catch up to him in this lap. Where's it gonna be though? And it looks like it might be here. We touch him a little bit. And we continue on clearly. So that's a good start.
Looking good from the start.
Let's see if we can improve even more. But right now we're losing Nico Hulkenberg. Let's put this on high ERS mode. We've only had one safety car in all of career mode, and that has been in season 1 of Australia. And also that was a 50% race. That was Berheim. So let's keep going now. We're trying to catch up to Nico Hulkenberg, who is ahead of us and is in P11. We want to get points in our first race, but I don't think there's signs of a win.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
That should be a red flag. What happens there though? The front wing goes flying. Let's just bring it back here. Let's try to keep catching up to Nico Hulkenberg. We don't have too many laps here in the opening race, but we should have enough to catch up. Right, we should have enough to catch up to Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their
Well, not
tyres are
anymore.
on hold. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.6.
We've never had an engine failure yet. I'm saying yet cautiously because it's the new season, same team, but who knows, we could have an engine failure.
Hulkenberg ahead. Gap to car in front is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their
So they're
tyres are
getting
on
held up
hold.
by a train, and Devin Butler's in that train. Max Verstappen is in that train.
35.6.
You might be able to catch up to Hulkenberg on the straight, but Lucas Weber's catching up to us.
Entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Nico Hulkenberg is trying to fight Devin Butler. Max Verstappen. That was a good move by Devin Butler to go to Toro Rosso. And I also wanted to say that it was a bad move for Valtteri to move from Mercedes to Toro Rosso. But then I saw that Mercedes was a midfield team now, going into season 2. And Toro Rosso is the best team, so that was also a really good move. Wait. Max Verstappen is in Toro Rosso, not... Yeah, Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen are the two that are there. We get the move down the inside, but he pushes us. Wow. I'm just driving really badly today. That's my doggo. We need to keep pushing. We want points. We want to impress our team, so we need to come in at least 7th. Oh, there's a yellow flag. It's behind us. Who could it be? It looks like a Renault of who? Kvyat. That's the Renault of Kvyat. What happened? Oh, there it is. Engine failure. Engine failure for Kvyat. Disappointment for Renault, but Nico Hülkenberg is still in the points. Hülkenberg is still in the points where he can score for Renault. Lucas Weber and Kimi Räikkönen are having a good scrap behind me. But what we are trying to do is catch up to Nico Hülkenberg. And up ahead of him is Max Verstappen, which he is and there's a train of, I want to say, around 5 people, and Devin Butler is also in that train. Not performing well. He's performing like Pierre Gasly in the season. Imagine he goes back to Toro Rosso. We're trying so hard to catch up, and we are definitely catching up, and Hülkenberg is in a train of people. We gotta watch out because they could make contact eventually, and we're right behind Max Verstappen, who did get bumped a bit. And now we're gonna try to, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's too risky to try to dive bomb him. And I don't want to have to use more flashbacks than I need to. And Devin Butler is there in 7th. We need to start saving ERS, but we need to catch up. Let's see which engine's more powerful. It has to be the Toro Rosso, though, because they are the best team in the grid. On paper, at least. The pressure is getting to me and I keep messing up. But now, we catch up to Max Verstappen. And he pushes us into the wall.
Confirm you're okay, please.
He pushes us into the wall. Nothing we can do about it. Except for replay. No damage. I'm gonna put it on low ERS mode.
Faster engine modes are available.
Let's put it on rich mix. We need to start catching up. But the Toro Rosso is just really good this season. They're the best team, better than they're the junior team, yet they're the better team, which doesn't make sense at all, but it happened. And now we're catching up to Max Verstappen. We don't want to stay on Rich Mix for too long. We get the dive bomb done, and we get into P10. What an amazing move! I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought I was gonna have to use another flashback, but what a move! Let's just look at that again, and then we're gonna flashback. Let's look at that again. We get the dive bomb done, and we just slide in there. Let's take a look at it from Max's perspective, and look at that. That's so clean. But then we go in the grass. We're not a lawnmower. We're right behind Hülkenberg's gearbox, and let's see if we can get him on the straight.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
So we're on lap 6. Wait, what? Why hards? I don't want to go on the hards. I want to go on the mediums. I never chose that one. Okay. So now we're catching up to Hulkenberg. We might be able to make a dive bomb move down on the inside, but then he leaves us no space to turn. Okay, so now we're catching up to Antonio Giovinazzi, who moved to Mercedes. Mercedes is now a midfield team. Ferrari's the second best team, yeah. So it's amazing how quick things can change in Formula 1, at least in the game. But that also applies to real life as well. A lot of things can change just in between races. So now we're fighting to stay ahead of Hulkenberg, while we need to catch up to Russell and Giovinazzi, and they make a bit of contact, which lets us catch up to Giovinazzi. Let's try to make the same move we did to Hulkenberg, but this time Giovinazzi leaves us no space to make the move. An end to our excitement. Giovinazzi puts us in. That didn't make sense. Let's just try again here. This time we get the move done though. And we move up ahead. And next up is George Russell, who stayed in the Williams, surprisingly. No, they are like the 4th best team now. Or 3rd. No, they're the 4th. No, they're the Red Bull's the 3rd. Okay, let's start. Mercedes still have a good aero package, even though they're a midfield team now. We need to start saving some ERS. We are going into the pits next lap, so let's just use it when we get the chance. We're into P8. This is a good spot. We've gained 4 positions. Lap 7 of 15. We only have a few more laps left. But we are going to go into the pits, which could really change the course of this race. Let's put it down and let's put it up into medium. That was a bad time to do it. Let's put it up into medium. And then let's start trying to catch up to George Russell and his really good Williams. Another example of the junior team being better than the main team. Well, I mean, Williams isn't a junior team, but they have the Mercedes engine, and I classify them as a junior team. So now here we go. We're gonna push really hard. This is our final lap before we go into the pits. A few people went into the pits though.
Let's box this lap.
We're definitely catching up to Russell. We go for the dive bomb now, and that works. But George Russell hasn't quit. He isn't going down without a fight, but it looks like his fight is over. We're gonna go on no ERS. Let's save some ERS before we go into the pits. The Toro Rosso Valtteri Bottas is fighting with Lewis Hamilton. And also Sebastian Vettel and Pierre Gasly. Oh, he hits us. He hit us. So George Russell hit us a little bit, but nothing major. It could have ended our race, but then we would have replayed it, so. So now we're going into the pits. Let's see what is gonna happen in the pits. I went a bit over. Alright, Gasly has the fastest lap. And 2.2, we don't get held up, and we hold up George Russell, we pass him on the pits. It's all gonna go down on what happens here. Devin Butler gets the undercut on us. Alright, that's an amazing pit stop by us, but we do lose a few positions. Devin Butler, who got an undercut. Wait, did he? Yes, he did.
The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.9.
He got an undercut on us, and it worked. So did Leclerc. Leclerc also got an undercut, and
They're speeding up again, so I expect they fixed whatever the problem was.
Wait, who? I'm pretty sure it's that McLaren in last place. But there's a McLaren in third place. Kimi is in the lead, but that's probably not going to last because I don't think he pit. Now we need to continue pushing up, and we need to get points.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
And now Kimi goes into the pits.
Kimi is in for his stop.
We're gonna get a few positions on the pits, but I don't think this strategy worked. I think it would have been better if we picked a lap before. And we're gonna get a few positions in the pits. And now we're into P7, right behind Charles Leclerc, who did also do a undercut. 5 laps to go, or 6 laps if you include the final lap. And there's a train in front of us, and I'm pretty sure that's Max Verstappen. No, that's Valtteri Bottas. Max Verstappen is behind us. And we did jump one person through the pits. Oh, we went on the grass. Okay, let's keep pushing, because Leclerc is not too far ahead. And I think we could get P6 in this first race of the season.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Oh yeah, by the way, I've never seen a driver transfer in the middle of a season. And there's a caution flag.
Be aware.
Sebastian Vettel's out of the race.
To the track, no overtaking through
Sebastian Vettel retires from the race and we get into P6. Will we be able to get P5 though? And this is a terrible day for Ferrari. I don't think this is their year to win the championship. Maybe next season, but this season, at least from the looks of race 1, is not their season. Such a disappointment for Ferrari to retire in the first race. So now we're catching up.
We're leading our teammate by 3.6 seconds.
We're catching up to Leclerc very quickly. We're probably going to pass him and get P5. Amazing race if we do. George Russell passes Verstappen, who I'm pretty sure was behind me. We're right behind Leclerc. We do have a bit of fresher tires than him. A bit of contact, but nothing major.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Let's try to get the dive bomb done, and it definitely works. It's a terrible day for Ferrari. Next up, Valtteri Bottas, but I don't think that's gonna work. We go wide, and or at least we stopped the car. That would have definitely hit the wall if I didn't brake. Alright, let's go. Leclerc is getting ERS. There's no way it's very unlikely that we're going to catch up to Valtteri. No safety car this race. Let's go into hot lap mode and just charge on forward. And there's no way we're gonna get fastest lap of the race, but who cares? We're in P5. 4 more laps to go if you include the final lap. Not a win, but it's a good race. Like I said, we don't get a win by the end of the by Azerbaijan, then we're leaving. We're getting out of here and removing the Ferrari and hopefully getting a win. Because I don't know where to go if it doesn't work.
Bottas ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 3.6.
I don't think we're gonna catch up unless if he gets held up in a train, which he is.
We're slower by 9/10 a lap.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch up unless
4 laps of fuel remaining.
Unless we, what am I saying? Unless if he gets in a fight with Devin Butler, which he is. Pierre Gasly's on in second. But I think we definitely are going to catch up to Devin Butler. It would be great to pass him. I don't know who to choose for my rival. I have to pick someone near me. I might just pick Butler again.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.4 seconds. P5, you're in P5.
Okay.
Gap to car in front is 3.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Leclerc behind. Our gap behind is 3.2 seconds.
Oh, Verstappen just passed Leclerc.
The gap to the leader is 10.6 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
So that'll be 2.
Butler is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 3.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps.
There's no way we're gonna pass him.
Lap was a 1 minute 28.5. We're gaining by around 2/10 per lap.
Though we are gaining, but not enough laps. Bad race for Ferrari. It was looking like their race. Vettel had second, Leclerc had fourth. Vettel now retired. Leclerc is now in 7th. Terrible race for the two. Someone's gotta step up and give Ferrari like a championship, maybe. Which is gonna be me. If Alfa Romeo doesn't give me a win. Said it enough, but just want to emphasize, I might be leaving the team. And so yeah, Alfa Romeo has to step up for me, or else I'm leaving. I'm out of here if they don't. I kind of don't want to give any upgrades. I'm gonna save my resource points. I'm gonna buy one thing. Final lap of the race. I need to go back down.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Let's go in hot lap mode. Doesn't even matter. How hot's the engine? It's okay. Aye. Whatever, let's just stick it through. P5, it's an okay result. Not the win I wanted, but at least we're not in the points. Is it just me, or does this feel better than it did with the front wing? It feels a lot easier to control for some reason, but that's it for this race. Lewis Hamilton wins the race. Mercedes continued to dominate, but that's only the first race. Mercedes is a midfield team, but that's P5.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Stewart. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
It looks like Leclerc got 10th. Even worse result, but Kimi got 8th. 4 points for us. So right now, we're in 4th. Okay race for us. Could have been better, but if we got a better qualifying, it would have been better. Gotta admit it. It was looking like a good race for Ferrari, but they just retired their car. No safety car. Kind of disappointed in that, because we haven't seen a safety car in a whole season, which is 2 months ago. Let's just advance.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Alright,
Some excellent overtaking moves from your former teammate today. Did he learn something?
sportsmanship.
Devon has a new contract. How do you think he'll do at his new team? That was a pretty close finish with your
Not
old
really.
F2 rival. You two are pretty competitive, aren't you? gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Let's increase our power department. That would be...
Great. Well, that's everything.
That would be good. At least my dog isn't barking now. Alright, let's see what we can do. How many points we get. I'm gonna buy one thing. Hopefully a major upgrade or rep goes up.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with that performance.
Alright. The R&D tree, any major upgrades we can get. Not that I can see. Let's just develop this. Gonna come in next week. Not gonna help us too much, but I just don't really want to do those invitational events. I don't really like them. Let's see, Bearheim. I'm definitely gonna do practice next time. Okay, let's see what happens now. And let's see if the whatever stuff, you know what I mean, the upgrades came in. I was thinking driver transfers, but then I realized that why in race 2 of season 2. Alright, let's see what came in. 3 messages, development failures, that failed, but our durability came in, which is good. We really needed that because I don't really want them to fail. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll try to upload more. I haven't been uploading recently because I've been busy. Oh look, you have a shirt on. Alright, so yeah, bye. No joke this time. Wait, was that a joke? I don't know.